dating advice. Should you shack with a man or a woman? Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, of course. Should you shack with a man or a woman? And are there any benefits? Now, if y'all saw the one last night, I did about the common law marriage and the states that it is considered legal or just recently approved. It's called What is Common Law Marriage and Why You Should Stop. Basically, shacking, it could be similar to it, right? Common law, a lot of states have a number of years. I think one we read was 3 to 5, maybe. Was it 3 to 5 years? I think when I was reading it up on the states. Some people consider 10 years your common law married. Depends on what state, I guess. So y'all need to check into that. And there's really no benefits. A couple of people said they've done it before, and it is no benefits, right? So you might as well stay in your own place and have your peace of mind rather than have a headache, you know, grow and grow and grow and grow. Because really at the end of the day, if you're living with somebody, y'all truly want to be married, literally. Y'all really do. But I feel like a lot of y'all just wait and hope the person come around, and you do permanent things with temporary people that end up being half of y'all life or 2 or 3 decades of y'all life, right? Greetings. So I feel like common law is a waste of y'all time. And then when y'all come out of that and you don't get the ring or no other benefits, but you've played house for so long with these people, whether you're a man or a woman, and then they leave you for somebody else, that's a blow. That's a blow to your self-esteem. That's like, you got to now forgive yourself for being stupid. All right. And I'm saying it with respect. I'm saying it with love, but you got to be honest with the feeling that you feel. Like at that point, you feel stupid because you're like, I've been living with this person all this time and I got to leave, or they're going to leave, or they left, or I left, and I got nothing to show for it. But you played house. So a lot of y'all allow yourself to be in these positions, and then y'all get mad when the shit go haywire and you break up, separate, or whatever, go your own ways. Now you're looking like, well, they were toxic. No, you had to stay there with the person. Literally, you had to stay there with the person. So it makes you just as much as toxic as the other person because you allowed it without getting the ring. If you want, and that's because a lot of people don't know what they want when they enter in a relationship. They don't have an exit either. You gotta have your requirements before, your standards, your non-negotiables before you can date, interview, whatever y'all call it today, interview process, vet the person. Then you go into a serious courtship where there's dating. May mean you may see multiple people while your eye is on a particular person, but you're still leaving your options open. So that's dating to me. Courting is you're done with dating other people and you're being exclusive with that one person with the end goal, beginning goal of marriage. That's marriage. Now, friends with benefits is not married. Shacking, you're not living together. Common law, you shouldn't be living together. Because if it boils down to it, you don't have a strategy of, if you don't get a ring by this date or 3 years, you're out. Y'all gonna have to start putting ultimatums on dates, on courtships, and you're gonna have to start putting ultimatums on, if I ain't got a ring on my left finger, preferably that one, right? I'm out. And y'all gonna have to stick to it like super glue. When super glue stick to some shit, it's hard to come off. Like it's gonna have to be a non-negotiable, because then y'all don't feel like y'all wasted y'all time, because y'all set up your entry, you set up in the middle, and you set up on the end part. If they decide, or you decide to change your mind about, okay, I don't want to marry this woman. I think I could do better, if that's what y'all feel, or I want to still keep my options open, or I want to get back out there and see what else is out there. But y'all got to not let internet take the sweet taste out y'all mouth, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, because the grass is not always greener on the other side for everybody. Some people may find the love of their life doing that. some people may end up back in a karmic relationship cycle, a loophole, or a loop, not a loophole, because a loophole is like getting the fuck out of it. So I for dating advice and there's the dog and tips and stuff or whatever, I would really sit down with y'all exit strategy. If y'all gonna start dating seriously because y'all want to be in a marriage, or if you just want to date, then make it known that you don't want a marriage up front, because that's where y'all getting bamboozled at. Y'all are not stating what y'all want up front. And then y'all get mad because y'all, well, I can change his mind. I can cook for him. I can slave for him. I can flip my legs around. I can do cartwheels on his thing. And I'll make, no amount of cooking, no amount of sexing, no amount of anything else you do that should be privy to being married is going to make a man want to marry you. They get married on their own time frame, y'all. When they're ready, they will get married, and whatever woman is there and available, that's most likely who they're going to marry. And it don't even have to be the one that they truly want, because they ain't waiting for her either, but they could leave you for her. They very well, if they think she gonna come around eventually, and then some of them may just forget it. They don't marry the women that they truly want. They marry somebody else. They marry down. Women marry up. Men marry down. That's why y'all always be like, he married her. I look way better. It ain't about the looks, boo. It ain't about your looks. It's not about your looks. It ain't about your looks, y'all. You got to get that physical humility about your looks, because it's not about your looks. She can be butt fucking ugly, and he can marry her because that's at that time he want to get married, and that she struck that heart chord. She had something you may have didn't do, or that was amplified in her. Don't have to be cutie patootie. They don't have to be skinny Francis or something like that. No, it is where they're at in their life as a man. They'll say, I'm ready to get married. If it can be 57, it can be 62, it can be 65, it can be 45, it can be 40. It don't matter how good you look. It don't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how many degrees that you think you got. It don't have nothing to do with that. A man is going to marry when a man is ready to marry, period, point blank, poo. Okay? So it doesn't matter. Y'all just need to have y'all shit together and not depend on his shit to take care of you. And that's y'all set up too. That's your fuck up too, because y'all wasting time trying to please him. Excuse me, I spit on my lips. Somebody spit when they talk. Y'all taking y'all time trying to please this person when y'all need to be getting y'all own businesses together. And why would you shack and have common law, but don't leave with nothing? Don't leave with anything. Okay? This is coming from somebody that been married over 20 years. We dated a year, we engaged a year, we was married, because I told him, I said, you either marry me or we ain't doing this no more. And I left it. And he had to come around to his senses. But why did I do that? Sometimes that can backfire, because he really didn't treat me all the best any damn way. But still, I got the ring. I didn't shack because I was old-fashioned. I was old-fashioned. And plus, our parents tried to talk us into that shit when we wasn't even ready. So, again, sometimes you can't listen to a lot of old school people, because they'll fuck you up too. So, I would say follow your heart on that one. And you can follow your heart too on shacking. That's y'all business. But that's if y'all had that agreement. A lot of y'all go into this relationship with not stating, I want to be married. That's where you get led astray. But if y'all both started dating and y'all made that, agreement together that we're just going to live together. I don't want to marry, you don't want to marry, but we're going to live together. Then that's fine. And nobody got to know your business. And I'm not saying y'all got to go and explain your business to anybody either. If that's what, I'm just stating, if that's what both of you agree. But today, or back when, a lot of women was in a marriage hoping they get married, not knowing that the man did not want to get married at that time. That's the scenario I'm talking about. If you already, okay, I got goosebumps from my head to my thighs, down on my tip of my toes. If you are in a relationship knowing up front that you don't want to get married, that's okay. And you don't want to shack, That's okay. And y'all living under one roof, okay, that's okay. That's what works for you. I'm talking about the women that want to get married, hoping this motherfucker gonna marry them, and y'all giving this motherfucker 10, 5, 7, 8 years, and you ain't got a ring. And when it blow up, when that time is expired to be with that person, because it's a karmic, it could be a karmic marriage too. Don't have to be married to be a karmic. You can be single and have a karmic relationship. You can be married and have a karmic relationship. But I'm saying when the karmic blow up, when that whole scenario is towered, then what? That's why y'all feeling so left out, because y'all shacking with no ring. You're shack because you wanted a ring. Everybody wants to be married, like everybody's glamorizing marriage. Marriage is a lot of unhappy people because they had expectations, but they didn't have non-negotiables before they went in a marriage. So a lot of people are still unhappily married. Don't glamorize marriage. Oh, I got a man. Oh, I must be good. Or they can't keep a man. No, it has nothing to do with that. Y'all stop glamorizing singlehood and y'all stop glamorizing marriage, because a lot of these motherfuckers, married or single, is motherfucking unhappy, period, point blank. We can look like what we want to look like on social media. That's the whole thing, like with movies and TV. They dress you up, they put on the costume, they put on the costume, they put on their best makeup, they make it blend real good, and it's acting. We're all in a movie. We're all in our own movie. We all are our main character. So of course, ain't nobody finna get up there looking shabby. Not too many people. All right, ain't finna get up there looking shabby. They don't, because they trying to catch somebody. So they ain't trying to look shabby. All right, they gonna get up there and look their best. It's the Matrix, right? So should y'all be shacking, man or woman, with today's time? And if you're gonna shack, I would at least say this: have your own shit. So when it don't work out, you ain't lost nothing. Go, if you're gonna go into shacking, have your own business, have your own money, have enough safe cushion that you don't have to, like, cause y'all go into shacking, but there's no exit strategy. Just like you go into marriage and there's no exit strategy if it don't work out. If you went in it without a business, because of course I got married young, so I didn't even know nothing about a business, right? I had a career. I was on plantation working, right? So I had a career. I didn't have a business. Nobody was talking to us about business back when. So we're old school. We're old school. But that's what I would say to these millenniums. Yeah, you need, like, it's forcing either millenniums to go home, stay at home, or it's forcing y'all to find roommates. Some may be friends with benefits, or to just shack with somebody, a boyfriend and girlfriend situation, which is playing house without the ring. It's just you got a live-in roommate that you can sleep with. It's the same. And people, we got to stop, because that's why marriage probably has took a dip, because the millennials is like, why the fuck I got a shack? I can stay home with my mama. We can meet up. We can do the boo, boo, boo. And then you can go back home with your mama, and you can go back home with your mama. Friends with benefits. They staying at home, but they got F-boy and F-girl over here. Come on, y'all. Marriage is really going down because nobody's setting any standards or any requirements. We just doing whatever the laddy-gaggy we want to do. And I'm not saying it's a divine, it's a earthly marriage, and there's a spiritual marriage. And y'all know I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, all right? In that sense, my religion is Mother Nature. So it's Gaia. That's my religion. I look at her. I don't look at all that other shit. So I may not want to marry again, right? If I say I may not want to marry again, I may not want to marry again. Does not mean I do not want a person, right? A companion or a life partner, because we're in a spiritual level, so we understand there's no attachments. And then you got to detach. So there's a law of attraction, a law of attachment, a law of detachment. You got to be able to let the person go, the woman or the man go, when it's time to move on. And certificates of marriage, right? Or divorce decree, whatever you want to call it, those, like, that's that attachment, that's that detachment. But a lot of people can't handle what? Rejection, because they see that as a rejection thing. You don't want me no more. You left me for somebody else. And oh, la, 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 hoopla, 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 hoopla. Like it's some type of possession. We don't belong to anybody. Hell, we don't even belong to ourselves at this day and time. And we never did. Energy is borrowed. We're living off of borrowed energy, right? We said that yesterday, chronos and chronological energy, right? A lifespan that this body has. And chronos, universal law, the universal time, right? That's nothing but now to me, because that's all it is now, right? Enjoy the experience of me now, because you may not have that experience of me in 2 years. Like, you see what I'm saying? Enjoy the experience of me now, because in 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 years, you may not get to experience me no more. We're all really just experiencing each other. That's all we're doing. But for some reason, the ego wants to be attached and possessed. That's thing y'all have to crack down and break down on your own. You got to allow people to come. You got to allow people to leave. And if it's okay, you still had that moment of experiencing that person coming through your life, passing through your life. Some a season, y'all heard it before, some for a lifetime. Again, you got to allow people to pass. You got to allow people to go. You got to allow people, you got to be able to release, right? So again, practice that. And it can be with friendships, it could be with whatever relationships anyway, but I just wanted to get the shacking part stated from last night, like a continuation of common law marriage. And then should we be shacking men and women today? And if you are shacking already, start building a business. What is your exit strategy? Do you see your person living with this person right now and knowing their behavior, their habits, their good, so not so good habits? Do you see yourself with that person now for the rest of your life? I probably about 80, 90% of y'all will probably say, hell no. That's now, why are you shacking? That's wasting your time. There you go. That's wasting your time. Because if you checked yourself right today, knowing what you know about that person, you done changed your mind long time ago about that person. You just don't know how to get out of that current situation. You don't know how to exit that because you never had an exit strategy, y'all. You must today in 2024 have an exit strategy. Period, point blank, Pooh. Men and women. If this ain't working, where am I going? If this ain't working out between this person, where the fuck am I gonna live? Where am I going? God damn, who can I go lay on somebody's sofa till I can get back on my feet? But really, you should be able to leave with that money so you can just go get your other place if it's not going to work out. So that's how y'all getting trapped into these narcissistic relationships and unable to get out of them because you have no funds, no money to get out. Y'all are keeping each other dependent on each other, codependency with that. You're keeping each other, holding each other down, like I said last night. Holding each other down, suppressing each other, right? From going to experience true happiness with somebody that you truly know loves you, that's equal to you and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know who that's going to help. But I just felt like I need to finish that shit because I was sleeping last night. I'm refreshed today, all right? I'm refreshed, all right? Keeping the energies combined, right, Trevina? I really wish I can go on coming across this wonderful live. You are a wise woman. Thank you, Sharita. And yeah, so think about the shacking. And even if you're already shacking and you come across this as timeless, what is your exit strategy? Start your business, start something extra on the side, or start saving on the side. So it's like preparing. If you get prepared, stay prepared, you don't have to get prepared in the end. So it's like if you get ready, stay ready, you don't have to be ready when this stuff hit the fan. You can already have your ducks in a row. What is I got a home girl. No, it ain't about that. You don't want to inconvenience people that's married already. You don't want to inconvenience people that got a family already. If you want an exit strategy, a true exit strategy says when I leave this motherfucker, I can get my own place, motherfucker. Not I can go sleep on somebody's couch until I get on my feet and, go back to my parents' house and to start over. No, you want enough money to be the fuck in your own motherfucking place. Period, point blank. That's what you want. That's true independency. I can go shack with any person, have my apartment or my house on the side. And like I said last night, if y'all got y'all shit, don't ever fucking sell your shit for a motherfucker. If you got your own house, got your own apartment, got your own condo, got your own townhome that you bought, that is yours, rent that thing out. Do not get rid of it. Because now you're going, like I said last night with the common law thing, y'all can look it up. That man's supposed to maintain what you already got, not tell you to sell off your assets. So he, like I said, you're right here when you meet him. You might be that type of woman. I don't care what you got, bro. We can make it work, blah, 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 blah. He gonna be like, oh, well, won't you just sell your condo? Won't you just sell your condo? And now he done lowered you, but he never improved. Because you only saw potential. You didn't see the potential of him not doing anything. Y'all just only saw the fucking potential. All right? See, he should. That's an asset. Why would he want you to get rid of something that keeps you stable? That you don't have to depend on him if he fuck up or she fuck up, and that's for y'all two men. So again, don't sell off your shit. Rent it out. There's agencies that will rent it out, or you just keep it and pay it yourself with your money that you got going already, and let him maintain. Let him maintain. If you don't stay in your place, or you keep it vacant, maintain it. You got somewhere to go. When he get on your nerves, if he get on your nerves, you can go back to your little house. All right. If you're gonna shack and do common law, do it right. That's all I'm saying. Do it right and keep your assets. Keep your assets as a man or a woman. Keep your assets. It says they want you in a state of dependency. Yeah. Wow. Hey, okay, let's go. We gotta go back. I may continue this part 2, but I just wanted to give y'all that little bit of hope. Maybe y'all can sit down and y'all can start sitting down and seeing what is your negotiables, what is your non-negotiables and stuff like that. You can sit down and start, what is your exit strategy? Not even saying that it will, but it's like I said, be prepared. Don't y'all be prepared for if the lights go out? Don't y'all be prepared if you lose a job? Don't you have, you see what I'm saying? It's preparation. Preparation. All right. We out. Bye. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.